Howdy, folks, and welcome back. Hope you're all blessed and doing okay out there. Well, for today's video, I present to you a book about a very interesting locomotive, the Heisler. And I'll be honest, I'm not too really enriched in the history of this particular engine, but I'll tell you what I do know as we look through it. Now, that's not the full title, it's right there, but I'm calling it the Heisler Steam Locomotive, or Heisler Locomotive as the title, one of the two. So, the Heisler is one of three uniquely geared steam locomotives that were built for mountain railroading, the other two being the Climax and the Shay. The Heisler worked for various railroads, for logging, and other operations in the mountains. This book highlights it and shows us some amazing pictures of the engines in operation. Now, as far as I can tell, there's still quite a few left in existence. Some are still operational, actually, and some, I think, are in need of repair. You can find more online about the Heisler locomotive itself and do some research on it. The only company I know that has made the Heisler in any gauge is Lionel, and they've done it in O gauge a couple of times. But it wouldn't surprise me if somebody else has done it, like maybe Roundhouse did it, or maybe Bachman's done it. I really don't know, guys. If you know, tell me in the comments below. The Heisler has a drive in the middle of the locomotive, kind of like a model train does. The steam goes through there, turns gears, which makes the wheels move. There are no center wheels whatsoever, as you can see by this picture right here. It is very unique. If you pop open the shell of your O gauge, O gauge is not the best one to use. Rewind. If you were to pop open the shell of one of your HO gauge diesel locomotives, steam engines, or electrics, if it was a modern one, it would have a motor in the middle with a flywheel and two worm gears connecting to the wheels. That's kind of the idea for the Heisler right here, and the model is actually that works in the same manner. Rossi actually makes one of these, I think, as well. These were built for, well, much like the Shay, they were built for power and not speed. Geared steam engines were not fast, and they didn't need to be fast. They went out there, and they got the job done. Each one, though, was just about as unique as the last. Now, as far as I can tell, there were a variety of standard gauge Heislers built, and there were some narrow gauge ones built as well. Not sure about live steam versions either. I don't recall any class 1s ever owning these. I think these were mostly subject for mountain railroads and logging companies and lumber companies. But like I said, they're pretty interesting. Unfortunately, though, the Heisler in miniature, from what I've told, suffers the same fate as HO-130 and O-130. It's not popular and doesn't sell very well, which is a crying shame. I wish I could have a Shay and a Heisler and a Climax in my roster and some logging cars to go behind them. So yeah, this book really shows off some pretty cool stuff about the Heisler. I have no idea who made it, but it may have been Klaus Heisler from American Dad before he became a fish. No, I'm just kidding. But it could have been designed by a German. A man named Mallet made the Mallet type, we call it a mallet. That's the big articulated steam engines. And Ephraim Shay developed the Shay steam locomotive. Yeah, there's a few pictures of it. It looks the same on both sides, so at least unlike the Shay, you're not going to be disappointed no matter which side of the locomotive you see running. Yeah, well, there you have it. This was a pretty short little video. But yeah, the Heisler is a very unique engine, as you guys can see from this book. I think the Roaring Camp and Big Trees Railway in California still operates a Heisler. Keep in mind, California is here and there. I poke fun at it a lot, what can I say? Anyway, hope you enjoyed this very short video, so until next time, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Be safe on trains, and remember, Jesus loves all of us. Happy rails, guys. See y'all next time.